Bitcoin, the mystery of power and the dream of beating inflation. Have you ever wondered why a digital currency, created only from lines of code, can make governments around the world so uneasy? Bitcoin was once dismissed as a toy for tech nerds, yet in just over a decade it has become a symbol of financial freedom, and at the same time, a nightmare for nations struggling with inflation. Is Bitcoin truly a tool to protect us from devalued money, or just another illusion in the global power game? Bitcoin was born in the ashes of the 2008 financial crisis. When trust in banks collapsed, a scientific paper appeared under a strange name, Satoshi Nakamoto. To this day, no one knows who Satoshi really is, a lone genius, a group of hackers, or even a government project. This anonymity turned into legend, a currency rising from the ruins of the old system, built to challenge the entire traditional financial order. Throughout history, most fiat currencies have lost value over time. From the US dollar to emerging market currencies, whenever governments needed bailouts or to fund public debt, they could simply print more money. But endless printing leads to one result: inflation. Money loses value, and people's purchasing power erodes day by day. Bitcoin was created to fight exactly that. It is hard-coded to have a maximum of 21 million coins. No more can ever exist. Every 4 years, mining rewards are cut in half, a process known as halving. This scarcity makes Bitcoin comparable to digital gold, an asset designed to resist inflation. When traditional currencies collapse, capital often flees into Bitcoin. From hedge funds to small investors, and especially people in high-inflation countries like Argentina or Venezuela, Bitcoin has become a lifeboat. It is not tied to the decisions of any central bank. For many, Bitcoin is not just an investment, it's a survival tool in the storm of inflation. But no hedge against inflation can exist outside the reach of power. The United States plays a cautious game, treating Bitcoin as a risky asset while channeling control through ETFs managed by Wall Street giants. China takes the opposite path, banning Bitcoin outright while rolling out its own digital yuan to dominate money flows. Meanwhile, El Salvador made the boldest move, adopting Bitcoin as legal tender. These contrasting choices reveal one truth: Bitcoin is not just technology, it is a geopolitical weapon. The original vision was seductive: Bitcoin as a safe haven, protecting your wealth from governments printing money into oblivion. Reality gave glimpses of this promise. During the U.S. banking crisis of 2023, Bitcoin surged as money fled from the traditional banking system. Yet reality is also brutal. Bitcoin's price can swing wildly, losing half its value in just months. For some, it's a hedge against hyperinflation. For others, it's a dangerous gamble. In Argentina, Bitcoin may preserve value better than the peso. But in the US, an investor entering at the top of the market might face devastating losses. Bitcoin now straddles two extremes: the dream of becoming digital gold versus the reality of volatility and speculation. The question remains, can Bitcoin evolve from a risky asset into a true global safe haven for capital? Bitcoin is branded as decentralized, but in practice, who holds the power? Massive mining farms consuming the electricity of small nations. Centralized exchanges like Binance where millions park their wealth? Or perhaps Wall Street institutions like BlackRock and Fidelity, which are turning Bitcoin into just another financial product under elite control? The haunting question is, has Bitcoin preserved its rebellious soul, or has it already been swallowed by the very system it set out to resist? To millions, Bitcoin is an inflation hedge, the digital gold of the 21st century. But beneath the shiny surface lies a battlefield: ideals versus reality, personal freedom versus state control, the hope of escaping inflation versus the lure of speculation. Perhaps Bitcoin is not just money. It is a mirror reflecting our collapsing trust in the current system. And the ultimate question remains unanswered. Will Bitcoin light the way to a new financial order? Or is it only a mirage leading us deeper into the chase for endless profit?